A football match is 90 minutes. Everyone knows that. But here is something nobody tells you. The ball is only actually moving for about 55 of them. The rest? Players lying on the ground, goalkeepers holding the ball, substitutions that take forever. And the clock just keeps running. Every major sport on the planet stops the clock. Basketball stops it. American football stops it. Rugby stops it. Hockey stops it. But football, the most watched sport in human history, just lets it run. Why? And what would actually happen if football finally stopped it? Think about the last match you watched. A player goes down injured. The physio runs onto the pitch. Everybody stands around. 2 minutes pass. The player gets up, runs back to his position, and the referee adds 3 minutes at the end. 3 minutes for an injury that lasted 5. Who counted that? The fourth official. With his eyes, no technology, no precision, just a guess. And that guess decides matches. To understand why football does this, you have to go back to 1863, the year football was officially born. There were no referees, no fourth officials, no scoreboards, and absolutely no technology to stop and restart a clock. The two teams simply agreed on a time before the match. Someone had a pocket watch, and when the time was up, it was up. That was it. The running clock was never a design decision. It was a limitation, a workaround from a time when stopping a clock was genuinely impossible to manage fairly. And then football grew. Millions of fans, billions of dollars, global television deals. But the clock, nobody touched it. Here's where it gets interesting. Because the running clock accidentally created something that was never planned. Time wasting. If the clock never stops, then wasting time is a legal strategy, a winning strategy. You are 1-0 up with 10 minutes left. Your goalkeeper picks up the ball, holds it, 6 seconds, puts it down, picks it up again. Your defender takes a throw in, slowly walks to the line, slowly picks it up, looks around, throws it backwards. None of this is cheating. All of it is legal because the clock keeps running, and football created this problem itself the moment it decided never to stop the clock. So in 1891, football invented injury time. Also called stoppage time, the idea was simple. The referee tracks how much time is wasted and adds it at the end. Problem solved. Except it was not solved because the referee still estimates. A goalkeeper holds the ball for 8 seconds. The referee thinks 5. It is not a system, it is a feeling. And that feeling has decided Champions League finals, World Cup matches, title races, on a guess. So what would actually happen if football finally stopped the clock? First, matches would get longer, significantly longer. Studies show the ball is in play for roughly 55 minutes of a 90-minute match. Stop the clock every time play stops. And you are adding around 25 to 30 minutes to every game. A 90-minute match becomes a 115-minute match, every week for every game. Stadiums would need to restructure. Broadcasters would need to restructure. Everything built around 90 minutes would need to change. But here is the bigger problem. Time wasting would disappear, and that sounds great until you realize it would also kill something else. The 93rd minute goal. There is nothing in sport like it. The crowd going silent, then erupting. The disbelief, the chaos. That moment only exists because nobody knows exactly how much time is left. Stop the clock, and everyone knows. 47 seconds remaining, 32 seconds remaining, time running out displayed perfectly on a screen. The uncertainty disappears, and with it, so does the magic. The running clock is not just a flaw that nobody fixed. It is the reason football has the most dramatic final minutes in sport. And it was never designed that way. It just happened. Football borrowed a broken clock in 1863 and never gave it back. Because it turns out, a broken clock creates the best moments in sport. If you saw football differently today, maybe. You don't know football as much as you thought. Subscribe.